Earlier this year, the 21-member NASCAR member nominating committee submitted a ballot with 25 nominees to be considered, which was announced in April. The eligibility requirements are simple. Individuals with 10 years of service and drivers with 10 years of experience who have been retired for 3 years. All contributions to the sport, not just those who participated in the NASCAR Sprint Cup or the Premier Series, are to be considered. Today, the larger 55-member voting panel, representative of the entire NASCAR community, got together, debated, and discussed all 25 nominees once again. And I'll say that it was another spirited conversation today. There was some debate, and I know for a fact there were a lot of voting members today who changed their mind more than once.
He won 3 consecutive championships. Let's welcome Cale Yarborough to the NASCAR Hall of Fame.
Cale Yarborough won an unprecedented 3 consecutive championships from 1976 through 78.
He won 84 races and 3 championships. Let's welcome Darrell Waltrip to the stage.
I said I was going to do this, and I am.
Darrell Waltrip was unlike any champion before him. With 84 wins and 3 cups, Waltrip talked big and backed it up.
Earnhardt in the middle, Waltrip to the inside, Darrell Waltrip.
Widely considered the greatest crew chief in the history of NASCAR, Dale Inman is in the Hall of Fame.
Trust me, I drove the truck, changed the right front tire, and helped load and unload the truck, and I don't even know when the crew chief was developed where he didn't have to do no work.
In the history of NASCAR, no other crew chief has achieved the success that Dale Inman has. In just over 20 years, Inman won 193 races. Teamed with his cousin Richard Petty, the duo wrote the NASCAR record books.
He won 8 consecutive modified championships. Richie Evans will join the Hall of Fame.
Richard Petty ruled the Cup Series, but Richie Evans was the king of NASCAR's modified series. The Rapid Roman from Rome, New York, won 9 titles, including 8 straight.
Probably one of the most exciting races that Martinsville ever had was the finish with Richie and Jeff crashing and banging on the last lap. There was 4 cars in the lead lap, and I was one of them. And all I said to myself was, darn it all, they both made it over the finish line.
In an unprecedented honor, Evans, 61, became the first number in any NASCAR division to be retired.
The final inductee. He's led a family that's competed in NASCAR for over 6 decades. Please welcome Glen Wood to the Hall of Fame.
Glen Wood has been around NASCAR since the beginning. Wood won 9 races in the Cup and Convertible Series before becoming one of racing's most innovative owners, winning some of the most memorable races.
They both spin, they're in the wall. Petty is sliding, slamming into the wall. He's coming down toward the finish line. Will he make it? He's still moving. The car stops 300, 400 feet shy of the finish line. Pearson is still running. David Pearson moving down through as they come to the stripe. The winner is car number 21.
Wood revolutionized the way crews approach pit stops, elevating a motorsport into a team sport.
And here is the famous Glen Wood pit crew that did so well at Indianapolis.
We had one of the best crews at that time, and most of it was brothers.
You know that some of your pit stops were as fast as 15 seconds?
I wouldn't doubt it, because I know that when I made my stops, I didn't hardly have time to take a drink of water.
Here is the class of 2012. Cale Yarborough and Darrell Waltrip high atop the list of Sprint Cup Series drivers in terms of wins and championships among the 25 nominees. Dale Inman, crew chief extraordinaire. Richie Evans, maybe the greatest driver ever, who never made it to the Sprint Cup Series. Why? Because he didn't want to. He was having too much fun and doing too well racing modifieds and winning championships. And Glen Wood, the patriarch of the family from Stewart, Virginia, that have done so much in this sport and meant so much to it.
What a great class. You look at two guys that rank, what, third, fourth, fifth on the list of all-time wins. Inman there as a crew chief. You look at his history, what he's done, 8 championships. Glen Wood, they've won a race in 7 different decades. That organization has. And Richie Evans, the undisputed king of all NASCAR wins. I don't care. Take Richard Petty and David Pearson and all these guys out. NASCAR wins. Richie Evans is the man.
Absolutely.